Hi everyone, it's Louise from Lulu Purple. Today I'm going to be showing you some quick cards using the free stamps from Creative Stamping issue 54. So these are the stamps that you get, and I'm going to use the Campervan. So when I use free stamps, I like to just ink them up and stamp them onto a scrap piece of paper and give them a clean with a wet wipe and then stamp them again, as this makes the stamped image a bit crisper. I'm not sure why this happens. It might be a processing thing when they're making them, but as you can see from the paper, the first one at the bottom is the first stamp, and then the top ones are the cleaned when I've cleaned the rubber stamp and then stamped it again, so the impression is slightly clearer and not blurred. So first of all, I'm going to use my VersaFine Onyx black ink pad, and I'm going to stamp the Campervan onto my stamping card about 4 times. I got the idea of this card from the Creative Stamping magazine. I am now going to use my archival ink. This one is Tiger Lily, and I'm just randomly stamping the tire stamp onto my piece of card. The second colour I'm going to use is Forget Me Not in the archival ink, and I'm going to stamp this one just below the tire track, but not perfectly straight. I want it a bit off so it doesn't look symmetrical. The next colour I'm using is the Fern Green, and again I'm just going to stamp this below the ones that I've done already, but not quite straight, slightly off. Again, I'm going to do the same with the next colour, Red Geranium. And again using deep purple. For my words, I'm going to use the Forget Me Not colour, and I'm going to stamp this in the gap, and then I'm going to use my Red Geranium to stamp it on the other side of the card. I am now going to use my 0.8 Unipin fine line marker, and I'm just going to go around the outside edge of my words to give it a border and to make it look a bit more funky. So now I'm going to use my Derwent Colour Soft pencils to colour in my Campervans. This one is still grey. So as this is quite a small image, I'm not too worried about shading and getting the light right on it. So with the Colour Soft pencils, you can either blend the colours together just by using the pencils and adding layers upon layer. You can also use a Derwent blending pencil, or as I'm doing now, I'm using the blending solution with a paper stump, which smooths out the colour and gives you a more sort of like printed look rather than a coloured in look. So I'm going to stop talking so you can sit back and enjoy the process. So that is all the colouring finished. I'm going to cut out the images and I'm going to use my Faber-Castell Pitt pen, dark sepia, to go around the outside edge of my campervans. This hides the white bits and makes it look neater when it's on your card. I am now going to use my Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue to matte and layer my card base onto my background papers. And here I'm using my Layer Perfect tool just to matte and layer my background papers. I am now using my Sticks to foam pads to add a bit of dimension to my campervan. Now I always use my Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue in the middle of the foam pads. This is for two reasons. One, it gives you a little bit of wiggle time, because if you just stuck the image down without the glue on, it would just be exactly where you placed it. And occasionally like in a minute, you will see that we all make mistakes, and once again I've made a mistake and the camper van is not straight, so it's given me a bit of time to be able to remove it and then reapply the glue and position it hopefully straight this time. Unfortunately, I pulled the wing mirrors off, which is no big issue either, because you just glue them back on and pretend it never happened. So that is these two cards all finished, one for enjoy your birthday and one for enjoy your retirement. If you would like to buy any of the products I have used in this video, they will be listed on my website blog post. I will leave a link in the description box below this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Links to my website, Facebook and more will be in the description box below. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you got inspired.